Hi, welcome to the complete Ubuntu Linux Server Administration course. In this lesson, we're gonna learn the history of Linux operating system. Linux is an operating system developed by Linus Torvalds in early 1990s. Linus is a graduate student from University of Helsinki in Finland. In those days, 3 operating systems were available in the market, such as Unix, DOS, and macOS. The source code of Unix operating system was available for university students for study purpose. But after some time, this practice has been stopped. After that, Professor Tannenbaum, who was a university professor, develops a clone of Unix operating system and name it as Minix, which was used by university students for understanding the working of operating system. Now the source code of Minix is available for all the students for understanding the internal working of operating system. So Linus Torvalds gets inspired by Minix and he develops the first official Linux kernel on 5th October 1991 and named it as Linux version 0.02. This version contains 3 utilities such as bash, update, and gcc. Bash is used for executing the commands, update is used for performing the operations related to file, and gcc were used to execute or compile the source code. Then on 5th January 1992, Linux version 0.12 was released as an improved and stable kernel of Linux. After that, by a group of thousands of programmers around the world contributed to Linux and add their own source code under the GNU GPL to improve that operating system. What is GNU GPL? It is a general public license agreement under which you can add your own source code to Linux. You can redistribute it, but you cannot sell that operating system. So under this license, they contributed to Linux. So until now, different kinds of Linux distributions are developed by different group of programmers. The distributions like Red Hat, CentOS, Debian, Ubuntu, and many more. Though there are different Linux distributions are available, but one thing is common amongst all these distributions, and that is the Linux kernel. It is the inner layer of all the operating system and the outer layers are different. So here I would like to show you a video where the developer of Linux works.
Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
Zombie shuffling disk, because if I put it at any faster than 1 mile an hour, my mouse movements get very erratic and I no longer can close my windows. I only have a web browser, which is how I read email, and a couple of terminal windows open, which is where I end up doing my Git pulls and any coding, although the coding part is not that common anymore. In between emails, I end up reading various text sites and and sometimes not so tech sites, depending on what's going on. I'm going to stop this because I'm having a hard time walking